Yeah, it's loud. I'm about to turn that off. It's loud as hell. I didn't realize it was that loud, bro. So yo, let me show you the folder that I got. The 2019 right here. You ain't got to get it. If you go, there's a 2019 folder. It says 2019 flyers. Where is it at? Go to upcoming dates, events rather. Those are all the flyers we need to put in.
Okay, I got you.
All right. Peace. What's good? Quan, what's going on? Quan? Yeah, Quan, check this out. We're coming on. We gotta log off, then I gotta come back on. Alright. Yo, you see where's Hassan Burton? He on here yet? Hassan Burton got fly with the headpiece, man. Oh yeah, he on here. What's up, man? He had the matching PE shirt and the whole bit, man. I'm like, dang. He sent me a picture like, yeah, what's up? Just saying. And I'm like, oh, okay. So listen, we wanted to talk about black superheroes tonight, but we're having some technical difficulties. So I was coming on. I'm on, but I'm on my phone. I wanted to make sure we get the system right over here, and then I want to come back on. So Quan, you checked out what is the name of that software? StreamYard. Yeah, I came on StreamYard today, and yeah, I'm just trying to figure out some different things, because I think with StreamYard, Quan, you'd be able to kind of do the show and just point it towards Sirius Mindz RNTV. That's it. My friend, how you feel today? Can you plug this up for me? Because I ain't got no juice, my friend. Right now. I need juice. I'll do it. You got it? I want to talk about black superheroes today. And but like I said, we're on, but we have to log off and then log back on OBS. What's good? What's happening?
I'm trying to get the cord on time.
Oh. Yeah, that's my doing.
Okay. Good? You got juice?
Yeah, I'm good. I got juice now. All right. We try to work out some technical difficulties. If y'all saw this room, y'all be like, dang. And the room is not big, so would you tell him, Shane?
Yes.
If Shane gained another pound in his stomach, we done in here, man. Y'all don't believe me.
Yeah.
For real, I'm gonna show the people. Y'all don't even believe me, man. Hold on, let me show y'all. Dang. This room ain't that big. It's really not. A lot of recording studios, some recording studios are big, but production rooms, the B room and that kind of thing, they're about this size. Probably smaller. A little bit bigger than a damn closet.
You wouldn't even think that, though.
Yeah, a lot of when I watched the story of Don Cornelius and Soul Train, not the movie, the actual story, the documentary film, Yeah, bro. Soul Train was small. It was like in a room. That's it.
And it looked like it was
It looked like because they use wide angle lenses on the camera. So it makes it look like it's big. That's why on TV, a lot of times when you see people, they look bigger. Like you used to see me on TV, you know. And then you see me in person, like, damn, people say to me, oh, damn, dude, you little.
Yeah.
Anyway, because TV puts some pounds on you. Yeah. Yo, hand me them tan boxes on the end of that table. You can just turn the chair right there. Thank you, sir. All right, we're working out. Oh, somebody laughing at me. They like, damn. Thanks, Alex. Really appreciate that. Just because you tall and, you know, a model-like. You understand what I'm saying? Thanks, Alex. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Remember that. Remember that during Kwanzaa. Let your birthday roll around and be like, yeah, I thought Griff was going to get me a present. Be like, nah, remember that joke you told? Laughing at me like, it's all right. Anyway, in a minute, y'all, we're working out the kinks. We are working out the kinks. But black superheroes, let's start off by saying this. Who, Shane, which question you asked you? Who's your favorite black superhero?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Who you said yours was?
Static Shock.
Static Shock.
Yeah.
All right. Who's your famous, most popular, all-time black superhero? I'm asking y'all. All right. So, yeah, maybe y'all can educate me because there is a comic book convention coming up at Wilberforce. I'm going to look it up for y'all. In Wilberforce, Ohio. Yeah, in October. I'm sure it's cold. Yeah, but wow, Willie Whispers is loud today. Oh, damn. All right, thanks, Quan. All these sisters got jokes today. It's all right. Vonda K, how you feel? Oh, it's Vonda's born day. It was on the 25th of August. All right. Happy belated born day. Birthday. All right. All right. Come on. Give me some superheroes, y'all.
Green Lantern. But they try to turn him white.
Green Lantern. The last thing I saw on, I think it was Green Lantern, Spider-Man, or one of them, he was a gay superhero. Yeah, there's gay superheroes.
Since when?
Since when? Oh, bro, you late.
Okay.
And then not Green Lantern. All right, I can't think of any. Some people are going to say, Silver Surfer. Marcy says Silver Surfer. Vonda's like Storm. Mumra. Who's Mumra? Hassan Bird said Thor.
Wait, Mumra, is that from
Mumra is from where?
Thundercats?
Mac Billy, come back with me, man. Mumra is from where?
Thundercats, I know.
From Thundercats?
But he wasn't a hero.
I mean, they could be heroes, but your favorite character.
Oh.
Everybody can't be the hero. You understand what I'm saying? Hero ain't nothing but a sandwich, bro. Everybody, all of them could be heroes. I'm just saying. So what I did today, going through some old boxes and some old crates and some old stuff. I found a lot of stuff that, some stuff I was looking for. Damn. But anyway, I found the actual steps and the pieces that I went through in order to put together Who Stole the Soul. So I'm sure you already purchased Who Stole the Soul. Y'all did because we did a sale and y'all showed up and showed out. And yeah. So just to let y'all know, a couple of people contacted me and they're actually going to take my book, Who Stole the Soul, and to see if they're going to hold it in a museum in a couple of hip hop museums. So thank y'all very much. Really appreciate that for making it a collector's item. But here's the cover I found. Who Stole the Soul? And of course, hip hop is the superhero. Professor Griff, I'm just playing my part in it. All right. And I was going to come on tonight and actually tell the story and show you step by step how I kind of put it together. All right. Somewhat of a very expensive process. It's a very time-consuming process, but yeah. So I found my pieces today. I'm like, oh wow, okay, it's a beautiful thing. Creating the characters was one thing. Writing the story was a whole nother thing. Deciding what colors I wanted to use was another thing. And then writing the actual script, all that stuff that you see in those black bubbles, is different than the story. So you can write the story out, but what character is saying what? And yeah, you uploaded the clip I put in the Sirius Mindz folder of this. Who stole it? So it's in the Sirius Mindz.
Okay, I'm uploading it. I was doing
All right.
other flyers.
All right, well, no, take your time, bro. So yeah, so I all at one time, I think I created 9 characters at one time, which is hard to do because sometimes people create a character and then they get a sidekick and then they get an arch nemesis. And maybe 4 characters people create. I think 9. Hold on, let me go back. So I did, just from the cover, of course, me in the middle, Professor Griff. I did the guy right here, Whitey.
It took me a minute to figure that out.
Yeah, YT. Then I did UT, which is Uncle Tom, right? Coon. And of course, Flavor Flav right here at the clock. Chuck. I did EP and LP, long play and extended play. And then on this side, of course, you see hip hop, which is an androgynistic character, both male and female. All right. Then I created a female character down here. And then behind Whitey and UT and YT is the shadow government, the shadow men back here. All right. So then on top of that, I had to create the arch nemesis. So hold on for a second. And then I had to create the elders. Hold on. As y'all can see on this page, I created the elders. And the elders are called the old ones. Why do you call them old ones? It's a takeoff of the word old ones, the wisdom keepers. I call them the old ones because you use the zeros and the ones to program computers. The old ones. All right. It took some thought to put into this seriously. And then, of course, I had to have the S1Ws in it. All right. S1Ws are in it. So I had to create what the S1Ws would look like. And then there's random other people in it in the background. You had to create people for the crowd. So I just took pictures of my friends. Simple enough. You had to create the bullies, gangsters, the people that work with the arch nemesis. All right. Then you have to give hip hop superpowers. What's hip hop superpower? All right. Then I didn't have superpower. I had to have, what's that one weapon that I use? I use the black wax as my weapon. All those melanated frequencies coming off of the black wax is the weapon that I use. And then, of course, we had to have fight scenes. Some of y'all still see my notes. You had to have fight scenes. Then you have to have somebody proofread it. And then the steps and the stages Here's the folder that I found. You have to have, and I'm going to show you all the black and white before it was inked, because the stages I went through, I sat with the gentleman. We went over the story. He said, cool, it's doable. I'm going to contact you in a couple of days. And they put a crew together. He put the crew together, and then he sent me the price, and he showed me how he's going to break the price down. And we did it in stages. We did it in almost 90-something days, from concept to completion in 90 days. That's almost unheard of. All right. So, of course, you'll know the fiendish demon devil, the Whitey, YT. And of course, UT is the Uncle Tom, his sidekick, his side simp. Creating the different scenes and scenarios. Yeah, and I'm not sure if y'all noticed this one. If you really look close, I use the Dinkra symbols. Hidden messages in some of the pages. Then on top of that, it got to a point where I needed more characters. Of course, that's more money. And I had to write them in. Like this cat. He's probably one of the naysayers.
I remember him.
You understand what I'm saying? You should make an Uncle Sam character. Okay. Well, right now, if y'all know any graphic artists, any illustrators that know how to do this kind of work, that want to work to put the next comic book together, let me know. There's some cats out there. The last quote I got was $6,000. Yeah, and bumped your head somewhere. Not today. So someone hit me up to ask me if they could purchase the book. I said, it's not for sale anymore. I did that run. I promised y'all that was going to be the run. That was it. I think I did 50. That's it. Because to constantly go back to the company that I had to print these things, yeah, it's not cheap, man. Comic books are not cheap making. They're not cheap producing. They're not cheap. All right. So, yeah. All right. So, the stage I went through, which was very critical. So, yeah. Wow. Some of these pages don't even look. But I'm going to show y'all just the idea and how I put it together. All right. Y'all going to see like, wow, dude. All right. This was me driving, trying to get somewhere for a meeting, and I had an idea for the cover, so I just pulled out a piece of paper, feeling for a pen in the glove compartment, found it, and drew it out. Don't laugh. So I did a stick man kind of. Then I took that idea, sat down with the gentleman, and then we came up with that. All right. So it's close. Let me show you. Then we modified a couple of things. We added a couple of more things. All right. Then it was that. Now, that cover, hold on. My crazy idea, driving one day, doing that, ended up being that, right? Ended up being the cover, that. So, yeah.
You be getting a lot of ideas while you're driving, I see.
Yeah, I get a lot of ideas 3:30 in the morning, man. Then you got to sneak out of the bed. You understand what I'm saying? So, these are some of the drawings, the ideas when we sat in meetings at the cafe, wherever. He's like, oh, okay, I got 5 pages done, Griff. Let me come and approve them. So we would meet. He would show me. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'd have to sign the page because he don't want to say that he did it. You have to go back because once it's done, it's done. So we're going over the story, and he's showing me the pages, and I'm signing off on it. And right here, we're about to go protest. We're about to go start a riot. So we would meet, and he would come with like 5 pages like this, and he would show me, say, yo, man, I got the cover, blah, 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 blah. And this is the way it's going to fall in. I got page 1. Check this out. Blah, 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 blah. This is happening, and whatever happened. These characters is in that frame, and we're going to see if we can we're going to fit the whole story in 20-something pages, blah, blah, all color, whatever. All right. And he's showing it to me, and I'm breaking it down, and I'm like, oh, okay, but check this out. What if on this page this happens, and blah, 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 whatever. Yeah, Alex, 90 days. So some of the things that we drew out, we actually didn't even put in the comic book. So, but this is the kind of stuff that I think the museum wants. Is how I put the comic book together. Now it's a collector's item. It's going to sit in the museum. You know, I can no longer make money on it because I can't sell it. So, then he went and he showed me the inking process. Of course, y'all see some color there. And he showed me the inking process, and someone that just specializes in ink. You know, this is how many hours they need. This is what they charge, blah, 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 blah. And I had to make it happen. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm seeing old notes, and yes, this is this kind of stuff, man. I had to get banner design. So in sitting and designing the banner, you know, let me show y'all real quick. Come on, come with me for a second, y'all. This is the banner design, right? And this is the banner. It sits in my studio. So yeah, it's about, what's that? 10 feet? Yeah. A 10-foot banner or something? Yeah, that's kind of tall. It's kind of big. So I'm thankful for the brother. Now, the guy that did this is from Native Comics. So look him up, Native Comics. I'm not sure if you want me to give y'all his name and all that kind of stuff. I ain't even asked him before I decided to do this today. But Native Comics, man, they got, what, 12 comic books out? Yeah, they on the move.
There's a comic book with Pop.
There's a comic book with Tupac?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some in the Black History 101 Mobile Museum. I got comic books.
Oh, Pop.
I don't think Tupac.
Oh.
I'm not sure. You about to have a fit if I had a Tupac comic book. He's about to. See, more designs, more sketches. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, who's your favorite comic book hero? They mentioned about a dozen of them on here, man. Some of which I've never even heard of. Yeah. So when you talk about black superheroes, are we past the stage of creating black heroes? Because Black Panther did well.
I forgot about that.
You understand what I'm saying? And the beautiful thing about a comic book is like that's your script. Yeah. It's already done. This is why Marvel is making so much money just taking their comic books and making movies.
I'm in DC.
At DC Comics, right, and Marvel, right. So the beautiful thing about it and the expensive thing about it is a lot of brain power and put in it. I got mentally exhausted doing this, like literally. So I said, I'm going to preserve all of because what I went through to do it. So this is it right here without the text. So what I had to do was I had to take something like this and tell them where I want the text and what I want to say as far as the script is concerned. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what's going to sit in the museum. Yeah, Wonder Woman was depicted as a black woman at first. Yeah, you can look that up. She was a black woman. So this is the comic book. Of course, I preserved it in plastic for the last, 5 years?
I still got mine in plastic.
5 years, yeah.
Great condition.
Yeah. So, yeah. Some of the stuff is still in black and white. Some of the stuff, the black ink is not even there yet. Yeah. So, preserving all of this stuff, digging it back up once I got the word that, okay, it's possible that they want to put it in a museum. I started digging up all the pieces I could find. Of course, they want the banner. Of course, they want the actual comic book, which they should have already. They want the flyers that I made up. And then I went through a process. Don't laugh. I went through a process. I went through the process of actually what do you call those things? I forgot what they call these things. The bubbles. Yeah. I took some glyphs I found online. I took the drawing and I just put them in. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is what I want. This is what I wanted to say. The narration at the top, right here, to guide the story along. This is my first comic book, so I'm looking at other comics. I'm like, yeah. So yeah. Anyway, that's my process. That's my comic book. Who Stole the Soul? I just said to myself, okay, I want to be able to constantly create tools that parents can use to educate their children, and that's one of them. Like, for example, the Warriors Tapestry book that I put together. That, this is a tool to educate, young adults coming up. I work with Khalid El Hakim from the Black History 101 Mobile Museum, who's going to facilitate getting the comic book in, and me sitting on the board at the museum.
When's he coming back to Atlanta? When's he coming back to Atlanta?
Back, never been, never set up here. They don't have us here. A lot of times with Black history, we don't go to black schools. You go to white schools.
Really?
We don't go to black schools like that. Black schools don't have us. Nah.
That sounds weird.
It sounds weird and it is weird. I don't think I've ever taught at a HBCU. No, I know you're laughing, but I'm be honest with you, man. I don't think as many. Yeah, I've been in this since I was a teenager. I'm 59 years old, man. I was born in 1960. So since I graduated high school, I was speaking before I was in high school. And then my whole sojourn in this, you kind of figure 60s. In 1970, I was 10. 1980, I was 20. I was already teaching in 80 before hip hop. So when hip hop kicked in 86, you understand? I was like, oh, okay. I was already there, but as far as having knowledge itself, but never got actually invited, my name on a flyer in the school. No, I'm coming. Now I went with other people to rallies and all that other kind of stuff and spoke, but no. The few schools that saw my name on a flyer heard that I was coming, they protested. Man, there was so many white people protesting me at Columbia University in New York. It wasn't even funny. Picket signs and yeah, stick figure of them lynching me and the whole bit. I tried to get that posted up. Anyway, yeah. So we have to constantly create these tools in order to use this as a bridge to educate that next generation coming up behind us. So now my question is, who is your superhero? Not one that somebody created. Who's your superhero in your mind? And then second question is, what did you create in order to pass on to that generation? And then we're going to have Shane come on and play the, don't tell me, I did something with the Ken Burns effect.
For the video?
Yeah. So it's a Ken Burns effect, and I was going to go in the studio and do the voiceover, all right, to take it to another level. But you know, that kind of stuff is time consuming and costs money. So, who's your superhero? What did you put together to leave for that next generation, to move that next generation forward? You ready? All right, so Shane's ready. We're going to shut down for 5 minutes, and we'll be right back to finish this hour out, all right? All right, peace. We'll be right back. Right back. Don't go nowhere. Hold up.